Right. Members will now elect the chairman and deputy chairman for the transport panel. May I refer you to ROP section 77(6). A member is the chairman or deputy chairman of a government advisory body in respect of matters which a panel considers to be directly related to terms of reference of the panel shall not be the chairman or deputy chairman of the panel. And then subsection 7, a member shall not be chairman or deputy chairman of more than one panel at the same time. So according to the election procedures in Appendix 4 and in Section 22 of the House Rules, I wish to invite nominations from members. We need to have one member making a nomination, one member seconding the nomination, and the member being nominated accepting the nomination. Ms. Elizabeth Quat, I nominate Mr. Chen Kam-lam. Any seconders? Mr. Michael Tien, I accept the nomination. So as I have been nominated, I will ask the Deputy Chairman to chair the meeting for me.
好，想請問其他嘅
Right, members, any other nominations, please? Any other nominations? Right? No? So, Mr. Chen Kam-lam is elected chairman of the transport panel. So, congratulations, Mr. Chen. Thank you. Can I now invite nominations for the deputy chairmanship? Mr. K.K. Kwok, I nominate Mr. Gary Fan. Seconders, Mr. Loy Kwok. Do you accept the nomination, Mr. Fan? Yes. Do we have other nominations, please? Other nominations? No? So, Mr. Gary Fan is elected Deputy Chairman of the Transport Panel for the 2013-14 session. I believe members have got the list of outstanding items. And also, I believe members have all got the schedule of meetings. 15th November, 20th December, 17th January, 21st of February, 21st of March, 11th of April, 16th of May, 28th of June, 18th of July. So basically, we have our regular meetings on the third Friday of each month at 10:45 a.m. On the 11th of April, or rather we are going to have a meeting on the 11th of April because the 18th of April is a public holiday. So the meeting will be advanced to 11th April 2014 at 10:45 a.m. My members, any questions or comments? No, then this schedule of meetings will be adopted. Right? Date of next meeting, November 15th. And may I refer members to a list of outstanding items for discussion. The administration hasn't proposed any items for discussion in October, and so let's discuss the following issues on the 15th of November. Proposed retention of 3 supernumerary posts, an extension of internal redeployment of 1 permanent post in the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge Hong Kong Project Management Office of the Highways Department. And then Central Wan Chai Bypass and Island Eastern Corridor Link, and then Universal Accessibility Program. All right, members, any comments? And are there any other items you wish to discuss in November? Chairman, I hope that we can discuss the review of the bus route redevelopment program. All right, I will try to get further information from the administration, and then we will discuss the matter at a suitable time in future. Mr. Wong Kwa Heng, I have no comments concerning the arrangements for the first meeting. But may I refer to item 9 on the list of outstanding items, scope of assistance provided under TAVA, Traffic Accidents Victims Assistance Scheme. I hope that we can find some time to discuss this matter. So you want the scheme to be extended to cover sea transport as well? Yes. And then item 12, an item raised by Mr. Tanka Peel on occupational safety protection for professional drivers. In fact, the item was raised in the last session. I hope that we can discuss this matter as soon as possible. Thank you. KK Kwok, I want to discuss the cycling networks in Hong Kong. I understand that there will be new cycling tracks. I want the administration to tell us some ways to encourage cycling so that air pollution can be reduced. And then car parks. I understand that in the urban area, say for example in Tsim Sha Tsui, some government car parks will be converted into commercial buildings. So I want to know the transport department's response, because some are worried that there will not be enough parking spaces in these districts. Right. Mr. Chan, concerning the Hong Kong-Macau-Zhuhai Bridge, it will be constructed soon. The Tung Chung residents are very concerned about the traffic arrangements. So I hope that we can discuss this matter. And then we wish to discuss the role of minibuses. I understand that new railways will be commissioned, but should we also review the routes or the minibus routes? Thank you. Yes, I will also talk to the administration about this one. KK Kwok. According to some media reports, there were serious accidents in the Guangzhou-Shenzhen Hong Kong railway project. And it was said that there were many accidents because many of the workers were not experienced workers. Yes, I understand that this is something that should be discussed by the manpower panel as well. Perhaps we can have a joint meeting with the manpower panel. I think we should ask the administration to ask the contractor about the details. Yes, Chairman. With regard to safety at the works side of the express rail link, yes, I want the matter to be discussed in the subcommittee on railways and also in the transport panel. And then I want to discuss the $2 fare concession for elderly persons and the disabled. I would like to know when this can be extended to cover minibus service as well. I have been told that there may be some technical difficulties So I want to know when and how the fare concession can be extended to cover minibus service as well.
同嗰個職業
In theory, the tariff scheme as well as the safety of the professional drivers are two different issues, but I think they are related, and I hope that you will also take that into account. There is the occupational safety protection professional drivers. Yes, certainly we'll draw the attention of the administration to this. I've already received a letter from Mr. Wong Kwok Hing. I've already referred it to the administration, hoping that they will give us a reply. So once we get the paper, we will ask you to decide whether you want a special meeting, or perhaps we can follow this up at the meeting of the Railway Subcommittee in relation to the case of the express rail. Mr. Yek, other than what Dr. K.K. Kwok has said about parking in the urban area, I'm also interested in the parking problems experienced by the heavy goods vehicles. In Hong Chau Kiew, we used to have parking areas, but they don't have any space in the urban area. And then for Kai Tak development, currently it is providing 1,000 parking spaces. So once it is taken over for development, where will the parking spaces go? All right, we'll record your proposals. When we have the chance to talk to the administration about the work plan of the coming year, then we can decide on the priorities. We do have an item under AOB, and it's about the Railway Subcommittee. We have set up a subcommittee on railway development since December 2012. I was the chair of this subcommittee. So can I ask you to decide whether you would like to continue the work of the subcommittee under the terms of reference of this panel for another year? If you do, then we will invite other members to see if they're interested to join. As to whether we need to elect a chairman, I think it's up to the subcommittee to decide on it at its own meeting. All right? So the Secretariat will send out a letter to you waiting for your response. Once you have agreed to the setting up of a subcommittee, then you can indicate your preference to join or not. Anything else? If not, then meeting adjourned. Thank you.